Gears of War. So the Ultimate Edition came out on PC today.
Yes, and to specify, Windows 10 only.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only out on Windows 10.
Which means DirectX 12 only.
Right. Is it only available via the Windows 10 store, or is there?
betcha.
There's no. Is there a box copy? Do we know?
Nope.
Or there's no.
Not
box
as
copy?
now.
Okay. So you had some problems with it this morning, but
Yesterday
also
this morning.
But it may have been
Earlier.
rectified. What's going on?
So yeah, yesterday on 2 separate rigs, the one at the office, we have the 980 Titans.
Triple SLI GTX 980 Ti's. With
Very powerful.
Very powerful. With like 16 gigs of high-speed RAM,
Right.
like the top-end i7. It's the Alienware Alpha PC. Or Alpha? No. I forget.
Yeah.
Whatever their big triangular PC
Yeah,
is.
the one that looks like Tutankhamun's buried in it.
Yeah, I think Alpha is a Steam machine.
The
Anyway.
rig, it should easily, no problem, be able to run it. And I put Ultimate Edition in, or I downloaded it yesterday. The download itself took a long time. I don't know how much that is Windows 10.
From the Windows 10 store.
Yeah.
There is a known bug with Windows 10 Store, and it's not just with Gears, that when it shows download progress, it shows it like in increments, so it may say like 2% forever and then jump to like 30. So that's weird
Yeah.
anyway, but more importantly.
And right from the first cutscene when Marcus is in his jail cell, it was kind of unplayable. The cutscene itself, from what I remember and from what I played today, should be like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
I think it took me 3.5 minutes or so to get
Jesus.
through it because it would keep just chugging, and the audio itself was kind of doing the same thing.
Were you running it on high settings or?
I tried it on medium. I tried it on high. I tried
1080
it. Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
There is a setting, so ambient occlusion is a thing that simulates the scattering of light in an environment, and Microsoft had sent out a press release late last night saying that like users with AMD hardware have been having issues. One way
Right.
to rectify that is to turn off ambient occlusion. I asked them about NVIDIA, and they said we haven't heard any problems with that, but we were screwing around a little bit and turned off ambient occlusion this morning. And there was also an update for the game, right?
Yeah, there's some update when we had been playing Far Cry on it, so the machine updated something through Windows 10, and it was running much better. I haven't played on the other rig last night at home I was playing, and that was a different set of problems. Those were 970 Ti's, I believe.
Yeah, just one though, right?
Sorry, it was 970, and
Same problem?
different problems.
Okay.
So it was running much more smoothly, but it was essentially screen tearing a lot of it, and I turned on and off the anti-aliasing to make sure it wasn't anything specific.
You
that
were
I could've-
describing like pop-in and
Yeah,
stuff, and
there
sort
was-
of like odd granular
Yeah,
effects.
it's the Unreal
pop
Engine,
in.
right? That's
Yeah, there's pop-in. A lot of times the game is so, especially when you're doing those active reloads, that the game, set the precedent for. Every time I went to do one of those, the game would stutter really quick, so it'd throw off.
Right.
And it was weird. It was only then. And then also a few other times when I paused the game, the drivers just stopped working, and they were completely updated. But I don't know how much that was. I don't know if that was widespread, but
right. So lots
Yeah.
of problems. We don't know if it's been fixed at this stage.
it's looking more optimistic. But yeah, I'd have to play a little more on both rigs to kind of see what the deal is.
Okay, so kind of watch this space at this.
Yeah, a
stage.
$4,000 PC is not a good test case for an average PC review.
Yeah.
Which is what we've been using it on today when it seemed to be a little bit better. So over the next few days, we're going to keep an eye on it and see how things improve.
Cool. So is there going to be a special review going up for this one then? PC version of?
We've got that review up. Mike
okay.
got it up this morning. We'll probably be updating it, assuming that performance issues are fixed. If not, then it will remain.
Wonderful. What did it get on PC?
I had to drop it to a 6 for the performance issues.
Yeah, 7 on Xbox One is
yeah.
what it got back in.
Yeah,
August
actually, it's
or something. Yeah.
coincidental. We were talking
August.
about Twilight Princess. Same thing. Still a good game. In retrospect, a lot of things haven't aged well.
Yeah.
I like 2 and 3 a lot more. I have played them recently, and I think there's a pretty big leap between 1 and 2. But 1, it was finding its footing in 2006. In 2006, it was a great game, but I think 10 years later, just like Twilight Princess, it hasn't really aged as well.
Yeah, it was kind of the first of its kind. It wasn't the first cover-based shooter, but it was like the first big cover-based
It
shooter.
raised the bar for sure.
Yeah, raised the bar. There you go.
Yeah, raised the roof.
There's the, yeah. Chin. That's
Go
chin
on.
wag a bit. Yeah. What are raise idioms do you have in your pocket?
Raised by wolves.
There you go.
Raised by
That works.
bros.
That works. Yeah.
I don't have any. Don't look at me.
There you go. Well, if you have any raised by idioms yourself, please, by all means, put them in the comment box below.